Yeah.
Los, auf zum Notre Dame. Nur noch mal gucken, ob niemand guckt. Falcon and Sparrowson wander around the halls of Notre Dame for a while, but find nothing of interest. The friar is nowhere to be seen. Gut, dann gehen wir jetzt zum Palais du Louvre. In der Hoffnung, dass wir da genau den treffen. Und der Schokoladenverkäufer. Excuse me, madame. Do you have a moment to talk about the cult of reason? Peddling a pyramid scheme to someone else, but I've got a kid to feed. Madame, it's not a pyramid scheme. Madame, take a leaflet at least. Well, what about you, monsieur? Would you like to learn about the glorious teaching of Jacques Hébert?
A cult is it? Not today, monsieur. I've already been in my fair share of cults.
But this cult is different.
A cult of reason. Huh, strange. I thought that cult died out way back in the old revolution.
Hey Falcon, the person.
He looks like a run-of-the-mill cultist.
I can see that, but doesn't his face look familiar to you?
Very familiar. He does look familiar, actually. His resemblance is uncanny. Shall we get his attention?
He looks just like a postman.
Oh, he spotted us. Wait, Monsieur, we would like a quick word.
Come back! Teach us about the wonders of the cult of reason!
He's gone.
So, I'm not going crazy, right? That guy was the spitting image of Judge Romulus, wasn't he?
I can deny the similarity, then again there are plenty of wolves in Paris. Maybe there's no link at all. Either way, we have an investigation to conduct. Let's focus on that.
Right, where to first? Gehen wir erst zur Grande Galerie.
Ich wäre erst zum Platz gegangen, aber ja.
Aber der Platz ist doch immer noch der Teil, wo wir nur zur Map kommen.
Ja, sorry, ich bin dumm. Let's see who to question.
Oh dear, these guys can't keep it together, Eric. Maybe they won't recognize you.
Excuse me, monsieur. It's us, the Philistines, remember?
Were they talking to me? Yep, definitely talking to me. Okay, deep breath, Eric. Hi.
We have a couple of questions, if it's no trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
Ja, das würde ich fragen. Did you see the cultist outside?
The cultist? You mean the cult of reason fellow? Yeah. He cursed me a few days ago. We chatted for a while. Not by choice, of course, but because I didn't know how to get out of the conversation, kinda like this right now. I got a little out of hand. He insisted that I take a pamphlet.
Let's have a look at this. Be Your Own God. An introductory guide to the cult of reason by Jacques Hébert.
A little signature, see, at the bottom there?
To my new best spot, Eric. Happy reading. Best wishes, Sylvius.
Grading too. What a fiendish color choice. That guy was such a slimeball. We aren't even close to bestest buddies.
At least we know the cultist's name, Sylvius. Do you mind if we keep this pamphlet, monsieur?
Be my guess, I don't want it. Do you want something else?
Do you know of an uprising? Do you know anything about an uprising?
An uprising? You know, people getting angry, being violent, overthrowing the government, stuff like that. Goodness! No, I don't know anything about that sort of thing.
Never mind, then. That's all. That's all. Thanks for your time. You've been a great help.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Nach Community-Dienst. Hey Falcon,
Yeah.
Isn't that the old friend?
You! Oh, never mind. It's just you two. How's the work going, Monsieur? Don't ask. I'm trying to think about it. Endless piles of dog poop and litter. So what do you want? I haven't found any interesting bits of paper today, if that's what you were hoping for. Actually, we just wanted to ask a couple of questions if you have a moment. I have a moment, just the one mind. Ja, ich würde sagen, ja, das Uprising-Ding können wir uns eigentlich immer fast sparen, aber ja. Monsieur Robinho, do you know anything about an uprising? You mean like a rebellion? Yeah, I've heard your rumors. There are a lot of uneasy people in Paris.
Kind of rumors.
Nothing specific, there's just a group of planning to form a huge protest before the end of February. Some say it might go violent. If you were wise, you would probably fly out of the city as soon as possible. So, people say, do you plan on leaving? I couldn't if I wanted to. No thanks to you guys. But in any case, I'm sticking around for the photograph opportunities, wartime photography. Imagine the possibilities. Sounds dangerous.
Okay.
Sounds like a good way to get hit by a stray bullet. I guess, but all that danger just means that it pay really well. I thought this plan through. Evidently. Anyway, did you want something else? Did you see that cultist in the place du carousel? Yep, he'd been hanging around all week. Today he tried to hand me a leaflet, so I told him where to put it.
And where would that be?
A what?
Where did you tell him to put the leaflet? Oh, I see. Never mind.
Monsieur Robinho, what do you know about the guy? What's his story? His story? How should I know? He's just a cultist loser. The Louvre attracts those types of crazies all the time. I see. Did you want something else? That's all. We'll let you get back to work, François. Dann, Saul du Tibre. Was auch immer das nochmal war. Also, weg in die
Tibersaal.
Saul du Tibre.
I still don't see nobody around to interview.
Yeah, I can't imagine this room being more of any use to us, unless we need any priceless Roman artifacts, of course.
Okay, dann gehen wir wieder.
Ja. Dann würde ich jetzt nochmal hier zur Kirche gehen.
Are we all done here?
Yep, let's go. Yep, let's make a move.
Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. Ja, jetzt ist es nochmal zum Notre Dame.
Ja.
Da scheint nicht zu sein, aber nur für den Fall. Wander around, find nothing. Okay. Was ist jetzt unser Plan?
Ich würde sagen, Rue de Marmousets nochmal, oder?
Wir waren noch überhaupt nicht im Palais de Justice. Und vielleicht ist Quarks jetzt bei à la Conciergerie.
Ja, dann lass aber mal gucken.
Ja, wir können ja im Zweifel immer noch zurück.
Ja.
Es ist immer noch dasselbe.
Ja.
Ja.
Dann Tagskip, also Tag.
Oh.
Ja. Was? Wir haben kein Letter bekommen.
Vielleicht wäre das am Ende vom Tag passiert.
Ah.
Vielleicht müssen wir einfach nur diesen Tag skippen. Ja, dann gehen wir mal zum Palais de Justice.
Ja. Ah, Judge Maxime.
Oh, hello, Monsieur Falcon and Blue Burton? Sparrowson. Right. Sparrowton.
Your Honor, we heard that you had an accident with a flight of stairs. It's good to see you back on your feet.
A flight of stairs? No, no. I was actually assaulted, if you can believe that.
I can believe that.
I was just standing by the saw, minding my own business, and the next thing I know, I was on a riverbank 100 kilometers downstream.
That sounds a little familiar.
When I awoke, I had a mild case of amnesia. I thought I was an axolotl accountant. It took 2 weeks for me to return to full mental health.
In any case, Your Honor, it's good to see you back and healthy. Would you mind if we ran a couple of questions by you as part of an investigation we're undertaking?
By all means, ask, monsieur.
Oh, okay. Judge Maxime, have you ever heard of a person called the Croque Monsieur?
You're referring to the arms dealer, aren't you?
Have you ever convicted him?
No, the man is notoriously unfindable and uncatchable. I don't think anyone working in law enforcement has so much as seen his face.
That's crazy.
Well, there's no reason why we can't be the first to stop him, right, Falcon?
Judge Maxime, have you heard any rumors about an uprising?
Of course, tons. You have no idea how many criminals rant about bringing down the government. You know, I was the one in the charge of prosecuting the ones behind the June Days uprising of 32. That was some messy legal work.
What about recently? Have you had anyone talk about anything specific?
Well, I'm not attached to the case, but I hear that a pastor, Judge Romulus, had some very strange things to say. Cults, anarchy, fire and gunpowder. The man is not mentally stable. We knew that much already.
That's all. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
Anytime, messieurs.
Okay. Vielleicht waren wir zu gut.
Nee, wir haben safe einfach was übersehen.
Ah. There he is. That's the rooster who shot the Croque Monsieur.
Was? Okay, Kokoriko? Oder könnte auch der Inspektor gewesen sein.
I think we're getting close to unrailing this whole revolution. Whole rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrowson. We are nearly there.
Alright, let me just deal with this letter first.
Spam?
No, it's not meat. I don't think so. It's from Kokoriko.
Severin? Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. Let's hear it.
JJ, if this letter reaches you uninterrupted, then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels.
What?
Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight trade between the rebels and the Croque Monsieur on Rue de Marmoset. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. Falcon, you're a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Kind regards, Severin Cocorico. Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup.
It's Severin's handwriting.
How do you know? I read it. Where do you think he is?
I don't know.
Why would he go alone?
I don't know.
But we have to go help him, right? I mean, if the trade was at midnight last night and it's 10 o'clock now, he might still be okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Come on, Falcon, pull yourself together. We got to act fast while there's still time on the clock.
Sparrowson, I have a bad feeling in my gut.
Well, yeah, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff.
No, you don't understand. I know that if Severin isn't already dead now, he will be very soon, and there's nothing we can do about it.
What are you talking about? You don't know that.
I do, I am certain we messed up. We've messed something. We've overlooked something vital, and now Severin's fate is sealed.
You're spouting defeatist nonsense. Come on, Falcon, let's go visit the Rue de Marmousset. We might find a clue. Ja, da wird ein Reset sein.
Come on, Sparrowson, keep up. No time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby.
Right.
There's blood. There's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh.
Cocoricos?
I see drag marks heading towards the tunnel, which leads straight to the saw. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. But I see several sets of bloodied footprints too. Some are faint, but they head that way towards the main road.
So he could still be alive?
Let's see where the footprints go.
Here? The footsteps lead right into Notre Dame?
It seems that way.
Unbelievable. Where's a friar when you need one?
Forget the friar, let's keep the following blood trail and see where it ends up.
Wait a minute, Falcon. Should we get the police involved before we get any further?
Police can't be trusted. You remember what Saren wrote in his letter? The inspector was the one who gave in the tip-off.
Huh? What are you saying? That you think the police are in on this?
At this point, anything is possible. We have to stay focused on the trail.
Hey, wait up! That way leads straight down to... Man, I'm famished. Why is that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack?
The trail keeps going.
Hey, isn't that the conciergerie jailkeeper? Quack? Lord Quack Attack?
Warte, ich mache einen Screenshot und schick's
Oh,
ihm.
oh, ja,
Oh. Ich hab's nicht geschafft. Egal.
It's Quack, you dummies!
I had no idea that you were a religious man, Monsieur.
I'm not! I had a career change. Private security pays much better than regular old jailkeeping, you know?
Monsieur, we have much time, so I keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need to let us pass.
The door behind me? Ha! You idiots! The door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go in there. Catacombs. And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm just going to let you pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as guard, and that's what I'm doing.
You want the bribe, don't you?
Bingo! What you got?
Here's my fist.
Also, den fühle ich jetzt gerade schon.
Ja, ich auch.
Hey, what you doing?
Monsieur, perhaps I wasn't clear. I'm short on both time and patience. Are you going to tell us pass, or do I have to beat you until you are unable to stop us?
Jeez, no need to get violent, big guy. You can pass. Door's right behind me. Go on.
That's the door to the catacombs. Is that simple?
Yeah, it's that simple. What were you expecting? A hidden bookcase or something? Go on, go look. Asshole. Heh, what idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve? Or will they find the crazy lying girl and get shot? Either way, ain't my problem. Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below. Here goes nothing. They begin the descent. I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson.
I don't have feet, I have claws, talons.
Ah, I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us.
I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have a match right now, and we would be able to see where we're going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits, and I would probably be calmer.
Keep it together, Sparrowson.
I know, I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace the string to find our way back if we reach a dead end.
Ah, good thinking. Just like Theseus and the Minotaur.
Wait, there aren't any minotaurs in here, are they? Head of a bull, body of a bull, scary stuff.
Bust. That's not... Actually, never mind. It feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right.
Stagnant, also wollen wir zu einer Öffnung? Wahrscheinlich ja, also das wird ja eher zu einem etwas offeneren Raum gehen und stagnant ist ja eigentlich eher relativ close dead end.
Yeah. There's a chance that the breeze could caused by an opening. Let's head that way.
Hey Falcon, I don't want to be dumb on you or anything, but when you threatened Quark back there, it was pretty scary.
Scary? Not really. Quark's all talk. I know there was no chance that he would fight back.
No, I wasn't scared of Quark. You. I found you scary. I've never seen you get so angry before.
Severin's life is on the line, Sparrowson. Forgive me for showing a little emotion.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, it looks like the path branches again.
Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is the glimmer of light coming from the right path?
No, I see too. There's definitely some light on that side.
Ja, folgen wir doch dem Licht, oder wollen wir durch die Darkness gehen und hoffen, dass wir irgendwie von hinten kommen?
Ja, lass mal Darkness nehmen. Let's go this way.
Into the dark? Screw that, Falcon, we're going right. Schade. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase.
Hush, listen.
Voices?
Voices, we're getting close.
Wait, Falcon. Aren't you scared?
Terrified. There they are.
I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Are you with the police? The Royal Guards? Speak, bird. Ma'am, Pure Mart! We've been here all night, and he simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing, he didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice.
Justice. Yeah. That word.
Oh, the rooster find the crows.
You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises.
Well, Savvy, it's been a pleasure. But we can't be having spies running around the base of operations, can we? So without further ado, I hereby send you to... Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy. Because he's a prosecutor? No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago. Wow, are you sure? I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare, but now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835?
What was your father's name?
Jean Beaumont.
What were his crimes?
His only crime was trying to feed for a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like yourself actually. So my father was thrown in jail, was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him?
Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases.
Don't call me mademoiselle.
I'm not going to remember a single red thief.
You rotten canard. We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the croque monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this smoke resembles a court of justice in any form.
A court of justice? Now there's contradiction. Bert, you know nothing of justice. Frère Remus, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madame.
Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. Objection.
Hier, stay silent. Will ich jetzt. Also, das ist jetzt, wo sich der Path splittet.
Cocorico's going to die if you don't say something.
Ah, okay. Mach nochmal stay silent. Und wenn es dann nicht geht, dann speak up. It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
What? Do you have any last words? Full stop.
Just pull the trigger and be done with it. There's nothing more to see here. Let's go.
Falcon? Falcon, stop! What the hell are you doing? Where are you going?
Look around, Spedison. Fat cat bourgeois are getting away with murder. Wolves have infested the courts and churches. Severin Cocorico, perhaps the most righteous person in all of France, is lying dead end at the hands of an unruly mob. Justice is that person.
It doesn't have to be like that. You could have done something to save Severin.
You want to be a heroic Laura so badly? Fine, go ahead, be a hero. You don't need my help. Take the key to the aviary office. Take it.
What? What are you? No! Stop with the melodrama, Falcon. If we hurry, we'll be able to tell Inspector Valerti what we saw, and he'll be able to arrest the rats before they escape.
So do it. You don't need me to hold your hand. And when you see Inspector, make sure you tell him this. The Viridian killer has returned.
The Viridian killer? I don't understand. Falcon, where are you going? Falcon! Ich habe das Gefühl, ich mache Sparrow in letzter Zeit etwas more annoying als sonst. Ja, End of Act 3 ist jetzt ein bisschen kürzer als die anderen Parts, aber das ist ja jetzt immer noch 30 Minuten. Und ich denke, das ist ein guter Cut-Off-Point für jetzt.
Yes.
Und dann machen wir nächstes Mal weiter mit Akt 4 und gucken, welchen Pfad wir gegangen sind. Bis dann.
Ich glaube 4a. Bis dann.